It's kind of like eating dog shit, you know. Could you eat dog shit? I know that sounds very gross, but could you theoretically eat dog shit? Yes, you could, but why would you? Your brain is not programmed to do that. Well, that's kind of like me and masturbating, right? My brain has no programming or wiring to do that anymore, so it seems very foreign. And this is why I don't plan on fapping for the rest of my life. I mean, I could, but if your brain's programmed, why would you? And alright guys, what is going on? Welcome back to another video on the self-developed YouTube channel. You beautiful people, sit back, relax, let's get it going. Hopefully you're having an amazing day. As always, comment below where you're from, what time is it, and hashtag self-developed army. So guys, in this video, I believe I titled it, How to Start Nofap Once and For All, Your 3-Step Process. Now this process is exactly what I coach with my one-on-one clients, and it's what's coming up in the new self-development course 2.0 on Monday. But I want to give you guys a brief, quick overview in this video to set you up, get you ready to really beat this Nofap once and for all. First and foremost, before I give you the steps, we need to understand what we are doing. Guys, breaking any addiction or really changing any habitual pattern is neuroplasticity in its purest form, okay? Now that's just a fancy word of changing the way our brain behaves, okay? Hear me out. If you're used to eating lunch, let's say every day at 3 o'clock, then no matter what, at around 3 o'clock, your brain, your body, physiologically, psychologically, will begin to emit hunger signals or at least impulses to eat that food. And again, it's for no other reason than you have created this habitual loop in your brain through neuroplasticity. What we must understand is that our brain, right, again, through neuroplasticity, which is just this ability to mold and change our habits and behaviors, shapes our entire life, okay? When you shower, how to brush your teeth, how to walk, how to speak, all of these things are habits that are now ingrained in our entire nervous system, in our genetic code, that allow us to essentially live life that much easier. Now, unfortunately though, right, with our brain, yes, it can produce all these amazing habits that allow us to just progress in day-to-day life, but we as human beings also have the potential and capability to create more destructive ones. So with that said, this 3-step process is doing exactly that. It is changing the neural chemistry, really neuroplasticity, changing the way our brain behaves very slowly so we can essentially change our habits. The reason I say this is because many individuals think that they should just jump cold turkey, or they get mad at themselves when they can't just switch something in their brain. And the reality is, like I've said many times, your brain through years has been programmed, has been trained to act in these particular patterns. So go easy on yourself, don't beat yourself up. Changing any habit, which I know, again, I've said for the 1000th time, neuroplasticity, it takes time, but that's what we're doing. Step number 1, guys, I want you to go from fapping to porn, which is where we all start, to just fapping to photos. By now fapping to photos instead of video, you're giving your brain that dopamine hit that it requires, but in a lower dosage. Really, guys, what we're doing is curing any addiction similar to alcohol or a drug. It's not about stopping alcohol altogether, or it's not about stopping to smoke altogether. It's maybe going from hardcore cigarettes 5 times a day to maybe 1 or 2 cigarettes a day, to maybe 1 or 2 cigarettes a day, to Nicorette to, you can fill in the picture. So step 1, again, that's going from videos all the way to photos. The second step, guys, this is going from all photos, again, on Instagram. That's what I'm relating it to. You can pick whatever social media you want, but the main thing is we're not looking at those websites anymore, okay? So Facebook, Instagram, I'm saying Instagram, you guys are young, okay? Going from all photos, all accounts, go nuts, like whatever you want, as long as it's on that app, to just 1 account, 1 photo. Very important. Again, we're following the exact same process, guys, really training our brain very slowly to essentially not need these provocative things. You understand? Now let me make this very clear, guys. Going from these stages, you may fail, you most likely will fail, and you'll revert back to the first stage, or watching porn. I did in the past too, guys. It's okay. All that matters though is that you get back on the horse and you try it again. I don't care if you fail 2 times, 3 times, just hey, whatever, we slipped, let's get back on. And as a side note, guys, each phase itself may take around 1 to 3 weeks to fully overcome. Finally, guys, the 3rd step to overcoming porn, masturbating, etc., is now, once you've mastered just 1 account, right, 1 person, you will now, or should, have no impulse to fap. Now, what do I mean by this? Of course, you're going to still have some impulses to fap, but really, they are going to be so small that you should be able to control them at that point, because the allure is not that strong. You, my friend, have 100% in its purest forms just performed, created, done neuroplasticity. You changed your brain chemistry. Now I'll give you guys a bit of context. For me, myself, I have not masturbated in close to 3 years now, and that's not because I'm some special guy, that's because I've done exactly what I'm telling you guys here. But the best part about this, guys, is because my brain is now formulated, programmed not to fap, not to look at these websites, thinking about fapping, masturbating, even myself, it is very foreign. It doesn't make sense. What I tell clients is, it's kind of like eating dog shit, you know? Could you eat dog shit? I know that sounds very gross, but could you theoretically eat dog shit? Yes, you could, but why would you? Your brain is not programmed to do that. Well, that's kind of like me and masturbating, right? My brain has no programming or wiring to do that anymore, so it seems very foreign. And this is why I don't plan on fapping for the rest of my life. I mean, I could, but if your brain's programmed, why would you? So guys, that is it. That is how to completely 100% overcome fapping, porn, etc, etc. This is what I've done myself. This is what I've coached with hundreds of men, and it works dramatically. Again, if you fail, if you revert back to old patterns, that is okay, guys. But at the end of the day, all that matters is choosing around 3 steps, do you understand? And then going from that very slowly and gradually. This is very important. Too many times I see guys go from, you know, black all the way to white, from A all the way to Z, and they beat themselves up and wonder why they keep reverting back to Z. That's kind of like never bench pressing before and then all of a sudden trying to put on 2 plates. It's just not realistic. So instead, let's do the bar, then let's put on 1 plate, then let's put on 2 plates. It takes time, but with practice and effort, you can become porn free. Like I said, I have not masturbated in near 3 years, and that is a promise. Right? I don't know if you're gonna believe me, but that's a promise. Because neuroplasticity is a very real thing. So anyways, guys, that is it. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, comment, and subscribe. I'll finish it here on the final plugs. If you guys would like to work with me on a personal level at overcoming Nofap, really going into much more detail, making this much more specific to you, or improving your fitness, business, mindset, and relationships, there is always one-on-one coaching. We have group coaching, which is the workshop. You can join the one coming up of July. The workshop is 4 1-hour calls with a private Facebook group. I do it once a month. Or finally, we have the self-development course. But guys, yes, you are watching this on Friday. On Monday, guys, I'm launching the Self-Development Course 2.0. It is nearly done, the ad's been filmed, and I cannot wait to launch it. In this course, there's an entire section on Nofap, which is near an hour long, guys. I give you information like this times 10, plus information on fitness, nutrition, intermittent fasting, cold showers, early rising, meditation, truly understanding masculinity and femininity, how they work together, female nature, the problems, the potholes, how you guys can move past them, and then finding your passion and turning it into a business profitably online. Guys, again, it is launched Monday. Be on the lookout for the next video. All of you guys are getting a free half-an-hour teaser section of the course, again, completely free. And finally, follow my Instagram below to enter the giveaway of one of 3 self-development courses. I'm giving away the entire thing for free. All you need to do is follow me, screenshot it, then DM me showing me proof. You're entered. Winners are announced on Monday. Thank you guys. Have a fantastic day. I love you all. With that, much love. Peace.